Friday the 18th of November, and welcome to From the South. We begin in Mexico, where Latin American immigrants are afraid, but still determined. Footage here shows migrants in southern Mexico crossing River Suchiate on board rafts carrying their belongings on their way to the US. Their fears surround US President-elect Donald Trump, who promised harsh action against illegal immigrants. Residents of Peru's capital Lima protested against the Trans-Pacific Partnership on Friday. Peru is currently a signatory of the controversial trade agreement. Global leaders met in the Latin American country this past week. Chinese President Xi Jinping is also there. He proposed two agreements of his own, the Free Trade Area of the Asia-Pacific and the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. Some observers see China's suggestions as competitors to the TPP. Venezuela's state-owned oil company, PDVSA, has signed a $2.2 billion agreement with China. The deal will produce an extra 277,000 barrels of oil per day. President Nicolas Maduro hailed the agreement as a positive for the economy. China and Ecuador have agreed to lift their bilateral ties to a comprehensive strategic partnership. The two countries established a strategic partnership in 2015. Ecuador is now a major destination for Chinese investment and financing in Latin America. Xi said that the mutually beneficial cooperation between the two sides have seen rapid development in a wide range of areas. Canada's Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, has announced a relaunch of the strategic partnership and trade ties with Argentina. He signed agreements at the Casa Rosada with Argentine President Mauricio Macri. Trudeau also visited Remembrance Park. It's a monument in Buenos Aires to the 30,000 people who were killed or displaced under the military dictatorship from 1976 to 1983. The monument also pays tribute to the victims' families. United States President-elect Donald Trump has named Senator Jeff Sessions as his pick for Attorney General. In 1986, Sessions was turned down for a federal judgeship because of alleged racist remarks. Trump said Sessions has a, quote, world-class legal mind. Turkey's ruling AK party has come under fire from the opposition, rights groups and on social media, over a proposed bill. Critics say the bill could allow men accused of abusing underage girls to avoid punishment if they marry their victims. Prime Minister Binali Yildirim rejected suggestions that the plan amounted to an amnesty for rape. Leaders of ethnically divided Cyprus are due to resume peace talks in Switzerland on November 20 to discuss territorial issues. This is the latest attempt at ending one of Europe's most enduring conflicts. Cyprus's 800,000 Greek Cypriots and approximately 220,000 Turkish Cypriots live on the divided island. Petrol bombs were launched at a refugee camp in Greece amid rising tension between refugees and locals in the region. The unrest sparked hundreds of refugees to flee the camp and seek shelter overnight on the streets. The UN Refugee Agency, UNHCR, condemned the attack. British Prime Minister Theresa May has met with German Chancellor Angela Merkel, giving her an update on Brexit. The update took place at the sidelines of a summit between leaders from France, the United States, Spain and Italy. US-backed Iraqi troops have expanded their foothold on the eastern side of Islamic State group's stronghold of Mosul. The group has pledged to commit more suicide attacks on the Iraqi offensive to take the city. The rebuilt cast iron dome of the US Capitol was formally completed on November 15th. The project cost $60 million and included repairing rust-choked gutters and more than 1,300 cracks. The structure tops the home of the US Congress and can be seen throughout the Capitol. More on these and other stories on our website telesurtv.net/English.